So, this story started with Gi-hun, a loser whose family had abandoned him because of his lack of money. Gi-hun not even have money to treat his sick mother. He was submerged in debt from head to toe. In such a situation, when he had no way out, someone suggested him to play the death game. About 500 people had come to play this death game. There was a robot in this game. If a person made even a slight mistake, the robot would kill him. To save his life, Gi-hun cheated an old cancer patient to survive here, and finally, he won the game and got out of here. But the sadness that had settled in his heart, he was the only one out of 500 who won the game, and the rest were killed during the game. After winning the game, he got a lot of money, but he did not even touch it because he regretted that all the people had died because of him. Although he had not planned this game, then one day an unknown man calls him to the hospital. Gi-hun was shocked to see that he was the same old cancer patient from the game who had lost the game and would have been killed, but now he was safe and sound in front of him, and through this man, he came to know the shocking truth that authority of this game used to get people killed just for their entertainment in this death game. This man who was a cancer patient, his life was also quite bored, and he had created this death game to bring some fun in his life. Gi-hun got very angry at the cruelty of that old man, and he decided that he will stop this game. After this, we met Gi-hun, a police officer whose brother had run away after committing fraud against the police. While searching for his brother, Gi-hun found a game card from his room. While investigating, Gi-hun reached Gi-hun, and he came to know that he was going to the game. And while following him, he also somehow entered the game. He had not come to participate in the game. That is why he killed one of the guards of the game and took his appearance. After going into the game, he got to know about the atrocities happening in this game. He collected a lot of evidence against this game and also managed to escape from this island. He had also sent all the evidence to the police, but due to no signal in the island, the police did not receive anything. The cruelty on him was that Gi-hun was also caught by the front man. The front man is that person who run this game, and here we were surprised to see that Gi-hun's brother was actually the front man. He showed his face before shooting Gi-hun and shot him, after which he thought that Gi-hun was dead, and he picked up Gi-hun and threw him in the water, and here the recap of the first season ends. The story of the next season is continuing from here. At subway station, we are now seeing Gi-hun who is going to meet his daughter. As he got down at the subway station, his eyes stopped on two men. One of those two men was the same man who had given Gi-hun the card of the Squid Game. He understood that now they are again recruiting people for a new game. Now he will not let them succeed in their evil intentions. He tries to reach that man by running, but he was still a little late. That man had already left from there. He took the game card from the hand of that man to whom recruiter of the game had given it, and immediately called on that number. On calling, he threatens the front man that I will not let you succeed in your intentions. I will not let this game run this time. On hearing these threats, the front man himself started threatening him. He tells him to go and meet your daughter. It will be better if you do not get into these troubles. On hearing this, he understood that the front man and his staff were still keeping an eye on him in some way, but how was this possible till now? He understood that there is definitely a tracker installed in his body. He immediately goes to the washroom and starts searching for the tracker in his body, and he finds the tracker in his body installed below the ear, which he removes by cutting with a cutter. Scene changes, and we see Gi-hun, who was thrown into the water in the last season by his own brother frontman. It revealed that he was rescued from the water by a fisherman, and now he was admitted in the hospital. After many days, Gi-hun has come into his senses this time. On the other hand, Gi-hun, who has removed the tracker from his body, after removing the tracker, he went underground so that the Squid Game staff could not track him. After which 2 months were spent in the season, and we were shown Gi-hun, who is still searching for his brother, and he is a traffic police officer. His second mission was to stop the Squid Game along with searching for his brother, because he had also seen how people were mercilessly killed in the Squid Game. When he started discussing this case with his senior, no one listened to him, because when Gi-hun had sent all the evidence about that game to them from that island, they could not reach these people, and everyone believed that Gi-hun is lying. After the scene, we were shown Gi-hun, who was now tracked by the front man. Front man knocks on his door. When Gi-hun opened the door in fear, front man brought 2 severed heads in front of him, whose eyes opened immediately, and here Gi-hun's eyes also opened, and we came to know that it was just his nightmare. As he woke up in fear, someone knocked on his door. He was a gangster from whom Gi-hun had taken a lot of loan in the last season, but now the gangster used to work for Gi-hun along with his companions to find those people at the subway station who manipulate people for the Squid Game. Now the same time had started when Gi-hun was engaged in the Squid Game 2 years ago. That's why now he orders the gangster to deploy the boys across every subway station, for which he gave 1 million won to the gangster and also promised that if they somehow find that recruiter who has been trapping people in the Squid Game and is still trapping them, then Gi-hun will give them 1 billion won as a reward. On hearing the amount of the reward, the gangster was left speechless. He also lured his men that they will get half amount of reward if they search out the recruiter. Gi-hun offered this temptation so that everyone works wholeheartedly, and if they don't find that man this time, then they will have to wait for 1 more year, and in this 1 year, many people will die through that game. On the other hand, Gi-hun is also trying to find the island of the Squid Game. He is working with the same fisherman who saved his life from where Gi-hun was found by that fisherman. They had visited all island and its surroundings, but they had not yet reached the island of the Squid Game. The scene shifts, and we are shown the gangster who is training his new team. He told everyone that they have to find such a man at the subway station who will be wearing a dress suit and will have a briefcase full of money in his hand, and he will play the dokji game with everyone, and after that he will leave by giving them a card. Everyone starts working, and after waiting for many days, the 2 men finally find that man. While playing the dokji game with the 2 people at the subway station, they send his location to Gi-hun along with their boss gangster, and they themselves also start following him. Now one day, after going to the store, he bought a large quantity of breads and lottery tickets, and he went to the homeless people. He kept 2 choices in front of these homeless individuals, a loaf of bread or 1 lottery ticket. Almost everyone chose the lottery ticket, but no one won. After which this man threw all the breads on the ground and started crumbling under his foot, and said to the homeless people that it was not me who wasted these breads but you. You all had agreed to win money. This man was shaping their thoughts in this way and judging how many people are greedy so that next time he can trap them in the game. Well, it is shown that wherever Gi-hun's people are following him, they send his new location to Gi-hun. Gi-hun is driving fast to come here, then he does not realize that he breaks a signal, and in this way the traffic police stop him. At this time the traffic police was Gi-hun, and he noticed that Gi-hun's attitude is a bit strange. He did not apologize when the challan was issued. He did not argue but tried to move ahead by paying the challan as if he was in a great hurry or running away after committing a crime. That is why he took his information from Gi-hun's car number. He found Gi-hun's name familiar, and he remembered that he had reached inside the Squid Game last time by following him from here. Gi-hun also took the address of Gi-hun's house. It was shown that those 2 men who had found the recruiter of Squid Game, they decide to catch the recruiter before Gi-hun could come, and decide to share the reward amount equally. When they both went near that man to kill him, they became the victims of that same man. When Gi-hun reached there, he could only see bloodstains on the road, and he understood that both his men were killed by that cruel man. From above, it was seen that the man was keeping an eye on Gi-hun. When he came to the room after Gi-hun left, it was known that he had now captured Gi-hun's men. He plays death game with them too, because he also enjoyed playing death game. The game was a children's one as rock, paper, scissors. He had put a bet that whoever loses will be killed. Similarly, when one of his companions loses, this man shoots him dead, and then asks the other man for Gi-hun's address. As soon as he got to know Gi-hun's address, he left that man and went from there. Here in the evening, when Gi-hun reached his home, Recruiter was already hiding in his house. He could have killed Gi-hun here, but as we saw earlier that he likes death game, he now decides to play death game with Gi-hun. Before playing the game, he told Gi-hun that earlier I used to work in Squid Game to lift dead bodies, but it was very boring. I like to kill people myself. That's why I requested the front man to change my job. In return, you know what task the front man assigned me? He asked me to kill my own dad, and I picked up the gun and killed him. After which the front man gave me this gun, and now I can kill anyone. Without paying much attention to his words, Gi-hun tells him to just give me the address of the front man, with whom he plans to stop this game. But on hearing this, Recruiter started laughing and said, "Okay, let's play a game." There is a gun in front of you, and it has only one bullet, and its 5 chambers are empty. Let's shoot each other in turns. The one who loses will be killed, and if I lose, you will get the front man's dress from my pocket." While starting, Gi-hun fearlessly had grabbed that gun because the fear of dying had ended in the Squid Game. They shot at themselves one by one, and on the 4th turn, when Recruiter points the gun at him, this time he has shot himself. He himself got caught in his own trap and died. Gi-hun won, and now he also got the front man's address from his pocket. Before he could take any step getting this address, unfortunately, Junho, who is a policeman, who had suspected Gi-hun at noon when he was driving car, Junho reached his house after asking his address. And as soon as he reached home, he heard the sound of a gunshot, which made his doubts turn into reality that Gi-hun is a criminal. He immediately broke the door and came inside. Thinking Gi-hun as a killer, he was about to encounter him at that very moment, when someone stopped him at the right time. This was the same boy with whom deceased Recruiter of the Squid Game had tied him at his hideout after playing the game. Luckily, he escaped from there to tell the whole truth to Gi-hun, but by the time he reached there, the whole situation had changed. He saved Gi-hun's life from Junho, and then told Junho the whole truth about the death game. How this dead Recruiter played the death game with them too and killed his boss. Taking the matter forward, Gi-hun also tells Junho the whole story of the Squid Game, how all the people are killed in this game. He told Junho that I am not bad. I just want to stop that game to save the lives of innocent people. Junho also knew about the Squid Game. He told Gi-hun here that I followed you and I went there and wore the uniform of guard and tried to talk to you many times, but you could not talk to me. I know that in that game these people kill everyone, and after killing what is done with those dead bodies, their organs are taken out and sold. I know all this. Even Gi-hun himself did not know so many details. After hearing everything from Junho, Gi-hun also decided to include him and shared his plan, that he will kill all the game organizers of Squid Game one by one. There is a front man whom he has not seen till date. He comes wearing a black mask. He has created this game in collaboration with an old cancer patient. He wants to kill those men and end this game. Here the gangster had also heard all the talks of both of them. He tells them that I also want to support you. I want to take revenge from them for that innocent friend of mine who was my right hand, and now I will help you not for money but for the right. Gi-hun also liked hearing, and he took both of them to one of his rooms where there was a lot of money. He had won this money from the Squid Game, and now he will use this money only to stop the Squid Game. Junho shows them that he had purchased a lot of guns from the black market and had also made a secret place where he used to do his training, but all this was not enough for him to fight. A team was required for this. Gi-hun now asks Junho to resign his police job so that they can complete their mission properly. The scene changes. Now we are shown a new character, No-yul. She is a poor girl, and her job is to entertain the children in a hotel by wearing bunny costume. She does not even have a house to live in. She lives in the basement of this hotel. In this job, a little girl has become very attached to No-yul. She used to visit here every day, but the sad thing is that the girl has bone marrow cancer, and her father does not have much money for her bone marrow transplant. And now that girl is going to die. One day that girl is admitted to the hospital in an emergency. Hearing this, No-yul also goes to see her in the hospital in agony. She wants to help this little girl, but she does not have money even for herself. How will she save this little girl? We see No-yul again in the parking lot at night where two people come and give her a card of Squid Game. The scene shifts and we are shown Junho, who was seated with her mom. His mother was very sad because she is waiting for Junho's brother to come. Junho knows that he will never come home because of the work he is involved in. But even after hearing all this, when his mother is not satisfied, he decides to search for his brother once again. The scene changes. Now finally we see Gi-hun again, who is having dental operation at this time. After getting one of his teeth removed, he has got an artificial tooth fixed in his mouth, which has a tracker. Actually, tomorrow he is going to confront the front man. That's why he will have to take every step very carefully. These people want to catch the front man as well, and after the front man, they want to catch all the stakeholders of this deadly game as well. It has been known that gangster who is in their group has hired mercenaries in their group through his links. Nothing is right or wrong for these mercenaries. They do everything for money. Here we came to know that the people of the Squid Game were taking No-yul along with them. She leaves, but it is seen that she was hired not as a player but as a security guard. Now, Junho finally comes to that address of front man with Gi-hun, which they got from the recruiter's pocket. It was the address of a club. Junho refuses to go inside because the front man had seen him on that island, and if he goes inside, he can be recognized, and their mission can also fail. Now both of them decide to go inside, leaving Junho. As soon as they went inside, Junho noticed outside that 2 uniformed guards of Squid Game, they have gone inside this party, and from this he understood that the front man has not come inside yet. Maybe these 2 have come to check the security inside. Now the fact that the front man is not inside, Junho wanted to tell his companions, but when he went inside, he saw that the front man's guards have taken Gi-hun somewhere from another door. With the help of the tracker and Junho's tooth, these people tracked that car in which they had taken Gi-hun. Junho and his rest of the companions started following that car, and when they found the right moment, they wanted to attack that car and kidnap the front man from there, but the front man was not in that car. With the help of a device installed in the car, the front man was talking to Gi-hun, and from the sounds coming in the tracker, Junho and his people felt that the front man was in that car. He was not able to tell his companions properly that the front man is not inside the car. He talks to the front man through the installed speaker and tries to convince him somehow that you stop this game and stop taking the lives of innocent people, on which the front man told him that I do not forcefully involve anyone in this game. Everyone joins the game in greed of money. The front man said very boldly that I am doing a social work. Hearing this, Gi-hun got angry and said, "How can your work be called social work? You take advantage of people's helplessness and kill them." Hearing this, the front man started laughing and said, "Listen to me. Those who agree to play this game have already lost in life. For this world they are nothing more than the trash. And I am just destroying that trash and other people are getting entertained by it. What is wrong in that, on the other hand? Outside this car, we are shown that the snipers of the front man had punctured the cars of Junho and all his companions so that they could not follow him further. Knowing this thing, Gi-hun also tries to shoot the driver in order to get out of the car, but he finds out that the whole car is bulletproof, and the driver is also wearing bulletproof dress, and he is now trapped in the car. Seeing this, Gi-hun sits back, and now a new idea starts forming in his mind. He doesn't know what made him think, and he asks the front man to participate in the game again. Although he was not able to convince them, now he feels that he can go into the game and stop all the brutality happening in the game. Now that person who doesn't like this game at all can play this game. The twist can be interesting. So, the front man also re-enrolls him in the game, and now after making him unconscious, these people take him inside the Squid Game. Junho immediately installs trackers inside a boat to follow them, and through the same fisherman, he leaves to find that island where they might be taking Gi-hun. Here, Gi-hun is shown again, whose eyes are open on the bed of the Squid Game. He is given his old number. Here, as before, there are many other players who are confused seeing each other and also confused about the games. Now the guards come here and start telling them the rules of the games. After telling the rules, the guards show them their history. That only those people have come here who have debts of millions. After telling all this, the guards told them that the winner will get 45.6 million won. There will be a total of 6 rounds of this game. 1 round will be played in a day, and after every game there will be voting, as well whether they want to continue this game or not. If these players decide to stop the game, then the winning money will be divided and given to all the players. This was a new rule. Gi-hun came to know that it was put because of him. Everyone went ahead and signed the contract. Gi-hun saw that almost all the rules were old, just a few were new. After this, pictures of all the players were taken one by one. A famous rapper from Korea had also come here to play this game. Everyone was surprised to see him and wanted to capture a picture with him. He promised everyone that as he goes out from here, he will give everyone a picture. It was seen here that a friend of Gi-hun had also participated here, and these people were meeting after almost 3 years. Due to his disappearance, his friend was very angry with him. Then Gi-hun says to him that I will go out and tell you the truth. You have come to the wrong place. You should not have come here, and now if you love your life, then you have to do the way I say. Well, now the game was also about to start. Everyone came out in the ground. It was the same old ground. Gi-hun understood that this game is also the same old one. The scene changes, Now we were shown Junho, who has reached the island while tracking Gi-hun's tracker, but here he did not find any venue in which the game is being played. While tracking the tracker, they reached a fisherman, and it was seen that Gi-hun's tracker was lying here in the bait. Seeing this, they started beating the fisherman and started investigating him about this tracker. Then the fisherman replied that I got this bait for free. That was also inside the game. Junho was worried that why Junho and his team did not come to rescue them all. Is there something wrong with his tracker? Hiding from the camera, when he takes out his broken tooth from his mouth, he is surprised to see that there was no tracker in it. And the game staff took out his tracker tooth before coming into the game, and he understood that now he is in a great trouble. Forget about saving anyone. He himself cannot get out of this game. Still, he had the intention to save everyone's life. That is why he told everyone that you all will play this game the way I say, or else you all will be killed. Now the game had also started. Gi-hun was taking everyone forward by guiding them with his experience. When the robotic doll's face was turned back, mostly players were listening to Gi-hun, but many were not sure that Gi-hun was speaking the truth. Similarly, that rapper notices a bee under the ear of the girl in front of him and asks her to blow it away. That girl turns back and starts laughing, looking at him. The doll had detected her turning movement, and she was killed by snipers shooting in the head. Due to this, everyone got panicked and started running away, although Gi-hun was also stopping them. Then whoever moved was killed. Now everyone convinces that it is right to follow Gi-hun's instructions. Now he asks everyone to move forward in a queue, due to which the doll was hardly able to detect their movements. Everyone got panicky. To control this panicky condition, the rapper takes his drug. After being intoxicated, he pushes many people in front of him. Due to this, these people are shot by snipers and many of them are killed. After which, they all run towards the racing line as robotic doll turns its face back. Many people cross the boundary line, but here a man asked for help from Gi-hun. The snipers here shot him on his leg to kill him, but he survived. A player named Kate and Gi-hun save him by supporting him and brings him to the other side of the boundary line, but due to his bad luck, a sniper shoots him on the head and kills him. This sniper was No Yul. All the guards were also angry with his action. Here, no guard shoots on the head. By shooting on the head, the body organs of the people get damaged quickly, which these Squid Game organizers had to sell. Well, in the next scene, Junho is shown, who is now worried about where to find Gi-hun. He understood that there will be no Squid Game facility on any nearby island because the game organizers themselves distracted him here. For now, they plan to go back from here because there is going to be a storm in the sea. Well, the scene shifts and we are shown all the players again. All the players were very scared of the death in the game. Now as soon as the guards come to their bunker, everyone gets even more scared and apologizes to them and speaks, "Please spare our lives," but the guards had come to tell them the new rules of the game. The guards told that out of 500, only 365 people are left after this game. He asks everyone to look in the money box above, where a lot of money had fallen. The guards tell them that voting will happen now, and if everyone decides to leave from here, then this money will be divided among all the players. Now the guards tell them the amount they won. If that amount was divided among all, then this money would have been very less for each person, and the debt of all the players was more than that. That is why many players decided to continue the game. Seeing everyone's decision changing, Gi-hun explains to everyone that if they stay here, they will be killed anyway. Do not be greedy. Vote to leave this game. Listening to him, a tantric woman sitting behind them, she says that our death will come where it has been written. Do not be afraid of death. After listening to this, all the players started voting. Gi-hun came forward first, and he voted to stop the game. Players moved forward one by one, and many were also voting not to stop the game, and seeing this, Gi-hun's breath was getting weaker. Finally, this voting was tied. Half the players decided to leave from here, and half the players decided to play here. Now there was just one person on whose vote all this result depended, and he was number one. Now the number one player came forward, and he voted to continue the game here, and this game continued only because of one person. We got to see that this person is no one else but the front man, who himself has come here as a player. Now after this, we are shown the coffins of dead people, on some of which there were cross marks, which meant that they have to remove the organs of those players. And when two men were doing this work, they got the intact organs of only one dead body, and they guess that a security guard is intentionally shooting at the head, due to which the organs fail quickly. This way their business would have closed down. That's why they immediately inform the front man about this. Now the scene changes, and we are shown all the players, among whom Gi-hun is very upset because he knows that whoever participates in this game dies. In this situation, In-ho came to him with all the other players, and he said to Gi-hun, "Look, you have already played this game. You are experienced. You can help us so that our lives can be saved and we can also get money." After hearing this, Gi-hun tells them that last time we played another game, Dalgona game, in which we had to take out shapes from inside the sugar candy. Triangle was the easiest shape, and umbrella was the most difficult. Hearing this, In-ho said that whoever would have chosen umbrella would be the biggest fool. Hearing this, Gi-hun remembered that in the last season, Gi-hun had chosen umbrella. Anyway, all players left from here, and In-ho asked Gi-hun in private, "Why have you come here again? You have a lot of money." Gi-hun got sad and said that that money was not mine, but it belonged to the dead people, and similarly whatever money we win now will also belong to the dead people. In-ho tells him not to think too much. Hearing this, Gi-hun got angry at him and said if you wanted, you could have stopped this game. Why didn't you stop this game? He replied, because there are many people here who want to win money by playing games. Everyone's debt was more than the money we won yesterday, ending their debate. Gi-hun's friend tells him that okay. Now we should plan a new strategy for the next games so that we can save more people's lives. On the other side, we see that a debate was going on at another place. There was a YouTuber named Jack. He also used to deal with digital currency, and many people had invested in his work, including rapper Thanos. But due to the downfall, all the money lost. That's why he had come to play this game. Thanos and his other friends start beating him, saying that you will have to return our money. Gi-hun and his friend stopped this fight, after which everyone went to their respective beds. After lying on the bed, In-ho apologized to Gi-hun for his wrong behavior and told that it was necessary for him to stay in the game because his wife had liver cancer. She also needed a liver transplant, and when he collected a lot of money for liver transplant and took a loan. So, his department people thought that he has done corruption, due to which he lost his job, and now he has a huge debt on him. He cannot leave from here without taking the money. Seeing him getting emotional, Gi-hun also understood his helplessness and determined that he will support everyone in the next game. After the scene shifts, we were shown that now No-yul has been called in front of the new front man here because she was shooting players in the head. When the front man asks her the reason, she says that the old front man had made a deal with me that useless people have to be killed here. I shoot in the head because there is life inside them. On this, the man tells that you should not shoot in the head in future. See, we take out their organs, and their organs can save the lives of many people. So, remember, you should not shoot in future. Otherwise, we also have your organs to sell, and I know that you want to stay alive to get your daughter back. So here, from their conversation, we come to know about No-yul's life, that she is in the Korean military. But when she went to fight in a war, her daughter got lost, and till date she is searching for her daughter. Now we see Jun-ho, who comes to his office and asks for help from the commissioner, telling this whole story, but he does not have any proof. So, the commissioner says to him, "You know that without proof we cannot take action on anything, and your story is not worth believing. I think your mental condition has started deteriorating." Saying this, the commissioner stood and walked away, and it is revealed that Jun-ho lost his job by his own action. But Jun-ho did not want to accept defeat, so he united his old team again to find the island of Squid Game. Once the scene changed, we were again shown the scene of the game, where the game of Dalgona had started. On Gi-hun's behest, everyone had chosen the triangle, but as soon as everyone opened the box, there were many small triangles inside a triangle. Seeing this, everyone got scared and started shouting at Gi-hun, who also got scared, and then his eyes opened and we came to know it was just his bad dream. Well, now everyone had woken up, and it was time for the next game. They were taken to a new ground where Gi-hun was shocked and worried because he had not played this game before. When everyone asked Gi-hun about this game, he said that it is a new game and I don't know anything about it. Hearing this, everyone got angry at him. Before they could start beating him, In-ho interferes and stops this fight. They were asked to form a team of 5 players. Danny, who was pregnant and Jack's girlfriend, he came to her and asked to join his team, but Danny refuses because she did not want to live with Jack anymore. She went to Gi-hun's team and told them that please take me in your team. I am pregnant, and no one else is taking me in his team. They agreed, and a team is formed. Now we were shown the second team, which had Kate, Maddie, a mother and son named Park Young. Then forcefully tantric woman joined their group. After forming the teams, they were all informed that the legs of the entire team will be tied, and they will have to move together in a round circle, and after 5 minutes, there will be a game in which they will have to move forward while playing it, and they will also have to complete their circle within a given time. On hearing the names of the games, all these players cooperate closely. Whoever was good at whichever game was given the responsibility to play it. Well, the game starts, and the first 2 teams are given the task to play at the same time. The first team plays Dokji very well and moves forward rapidly, but they were not successful in hitting the stone with the stone. The stone had fallen in front of them. When they moved forward together to pick it up, they fell. A lot of time was being wasted. Well, they crossed this round as well and moved ahead. The next game was spinning top. One of their team members was not able to do it the first time, but he did it well the next time. While the second team was still stuck in its first round, then the time was over, and the other team was shot and killed by the Squid Game guards. That team, which had completed many rounds, was also not able to complete its round on time, and they were also shot dead. Seeing this, everyone got very scared and panicked. Here, the dead bodies of all the players were being picked up. One person was still alive. They picked him up and put him in the coffin. They made a cross mark on his coffin. But then Noyul came and shot the man on his head and killed him. The front man also saw this, and all his guards got angry with her act. Well, now it was the turn of the next team. It was Kate's team. Kate took care of everyone here and took them forward. First, they had to play Dokji game, in which that girl could not turn her card in the first time. Then Kate asked her to hold the card upside down, and in this way, in the first turn itself, she turned her card upright. Finally, this team moved forward. They had to hit the stone with a stone. That boy also could not hit the stone with a stone in the first attempt. Kate asks all to move forward together, and these people come back again with that stone. That boy's mother tells him, "Son, remember that man who has looted all your money." As soon as he remembered, the boy got so angry that he aimed right at the stone and won this round as well. This team moved forward again. This time they had to pick up them together for 5 times and catch them. GM could not do it even once, and at this time her son encouraged her and told her to remember that girl because of whom her dad had left her. Thinking this, she also caught all the 5 dice in anger while tossing, and soon they completed this round and moved ahead. Next was the turn of the tantric woman. She had to spin the top, but she was not able to do it. When she could not do it the first time and the second time, she starts crying and says that we all will die now. Seeing her losing courage, Kate slaps her hard and brings the top close to her eye and says that if you do not do this, I will kill you. That girl now got scared of Kate and she spun the top quickly while twisting the thread, and finally, they won this round too. They had to throw the Jeji with their feet, and this was to be done by Kate. Kate made everyone face the other side, and very easily they moved ahead by throwing the Jeji 5 times, and finally, they completed their entire round before the time. Everyone was happy with their victory, as if everyone had won, but the other team, which could not complete its round on time, was shot dead. Then the game continued like this. Some teams won, and some lost, and those who lost were shot dead. Last came the turn of Gi-hun's team. They wished all the best to their neighboring team and started the game. The first game was played by Danny. The second game was played by Gi-hun's friend. The third game was played by Lee, who had come in their group. He picked up all the 5 dice in his hand in the very first turn, and he said that he is an expert in that game because he has been playing with his sisters. The fourth game Gi-hun had to play, and he was to spin the top. The first time he could not do it right, and these players go ahead and pick up that top. The second time when he starts doing this, he deliberately throws the top behind. No one could understand his trick, and these players brought the top from behind. And now In-ho pretend as such as they were very upset with their defeat. In-ho started slapping himself, so Gi-hun explained to him that, look, you remember how you used to rotate it in your childhood, and this time In-ho rotated the top properly. Next was Gi-hun's turn. He had to kick Jeji 5 times with his foot. He did it 4 times easily, but the 5th time Jeji threw forward before it could hit the ground. In-ho won the game by putting Gi-hun's foot forward, and they were very happy to win before time. But the team with them could not complete the task before time or on time, and in this way that team got killed. Seeing this, Gi-hun was very sad. Well, they came back to their room, where many people were angry to see him alive because they felt that now the winning money will be divided. Meanwhile, the guards also came in the room. The guards showed them the winning money of this game and told that this time 110 people have died, and now only 255 people are left, according to which each winner can now get 78 million won. And now voting will happen again. If people vote to stop this game, this money will be divided among all. Many people felt that this money is too less. Gi-hun told his team that you people vote to stop the game. I will give you as much money as you want after leaving from here. His team agreed, and first of all, In-ho voted to stop the game. Second was Park's turn. His mom Ji-hum told him that you should vote to stop the game. See, by combining the money of both of us, your debt will be paid off. But Park decided to continue the game because his debt was much more, and he had not told his mother about his debt. The voting continued, and it was seen that many players have talked about continuing the game. Seeing this, Gi-hun and In-ho started getting angry and said that despite so many people dying, you people still have to continue this game. Then an uncle said, "What do you know? We have a lot of debt. We have to get out of here only with money." Similarly, another boy said that if I go out, I will die anyway, so it is better that I stay here and win money or die here. Gi-hun had no answer to his words. The voting ended. The last vote had been given by Gi-hun. He voted to stop the game, but his vote was of no use because more people wanted to continue the game. After the voting, Park saw that Ji-hum, his mother, was angry with him. He went and started convincing his mother and told her that he had a lot of debt. And the people from whom I have taken that loan are so dangerous that if I do not return their money, they will remove all my organs and sell them. Hearing this, Ji-hum forgave him, and Park also promised her that next time I will vote to stop the game. Here we saw Gi-hun's friend Jung. He also voted to continue this game, and Gi-hun was very disturbed by this act. Gi-hun also promised his team that he will give them all the money. Then Jung apologized to him and said that I have returned a lot of money to a man. I had to take the money from here, but I promised that after the next game I will also vote to stop this game. Gi-hun was sitting sad. He told everyone that in the next game we may have to kill each other. Hearing this, everyone grew sad. They now had some extra food, which they gave to Danny because Danny was pregnant and she needed to eat more food. We were shown Jack and rapper Thanos in the bathroom. That rapper was still standing around Jack, and he told him that you are indebted to me. In this way you have become my slave. You will win money from here and give it to me before leaving. Hearing this, Jack told him that it is not my fault if your money is lost. You bought shares on my advice, but when I told you that now is the time to sell them, then you did not sell them in greed. You have lost all the money yourself. I have no fault in this. But that rapper was not ready to listen to him. He tells him that whatever it is, you win the money and return it to me. Hearing this, Jack started laughing and said that even if I win that money, you might die. Hearing this, the rapper got so angry that he caught hold of Jack's neck and started hitting him. But at the right time, Gi-hun's team came and stopped this fight. Well, they came back to the room, and after coming here, Gi-hun told everyone that we will have to guard one by one getting up. Because for money I have observed that people themselves turn into the brutes and kill their other team members so that they get the prize money. In the night we see that Gi-hun took a watch shift for a long time. Then Jung got up. Jung told him, "You go to sleep now, I will guard. I still remember the last time you came to take money from me, but if I had it then I would have really given it to you, Gi-hun." Gi-hun here did not say anything to him, and here from their talk we came to know that their friendship is very deep and old. They have been together since childhood, school time, even in their job. In-ho also got an idea of this from their conversation. Leaving all the things, now Jung asks Gi-hun that if you had so much money, then why did you come back to the game? Gi-hun did not respond this, but asked a new question to Jung that if I die here in the game, then what will you do with my share of the money? Hearing this, he became sad and said, "Do not talk like this. We will go out together after winning." Then Gi-hun replied, "Yes, I also want that we may go out alive together, but now I am losing. These people are not able to understand me." Well, after the scene is cut, finally, now we see Junho, who has started the voyage to find Gi-hun again, and a new day has also dawned here. All the players were asked to get ready for the game again. Along with that, all the guards also got ready. All the players were taken to a big hall where a stage was rotating. Everyone had to stand on it. When the stage rotates, they will be given a number. By making a team of that number, they have to go to any room here and lock that room, after which the remaining players will be killed. And if there are more or less people than the told number in the room, then they will also be killed. Hearing this, all the people started making their strategy that how they have to play this game. The stage started revolving, and they were given a number of 10. In 30 seconds, they had to make a team of 10 people and go to a room. Gi-hun's team and Kate's team quickly went to a room and locked that door. 30 seconds passed quickly, and all the players who were standing outside were shot by the guards. And seeing this, Gi-hun grew very sad. At that time, a tantric woman was present in their room who told them all that you all are alive because of me. On saying this, everyone turned and looked at her. Gi-hun also looked at her. She told Gi-hun, if you are still alive, understand that something very big is going to happen here. No one was paying much attention to her words. For the next round, these people came back on the stage. The stage revolved and they got the next number of 4. All the people quickly dispersed their team and came towards the rooms. Kate's team members left Tantric Woman and went to their rooms, while Jin-ho's team had left In-ho, and then like before, the remaining players were killed. The guards saw that there were 3 players in a room. The guards caught them and killed them too. When these people came out of the room, Tantric Woman was looking at them with strange eyes while Gi-hun and his whole team were worried for In-ho, but In-ho was satisfied, and he said that I make friends easily. That's why I got saved. Finally, the next round started, and all of them got 3 numbers each. These people broke their teams again and moved ahead. Gi-hun wanted to go ahead with her son Park, but 2 boys forcefully caught Park and took him to their room, and Gi-hun was upset to see that her son left her. She was upset. At the right time, Gi-hun and In-ho came and caught her and took her to a room. Even sitting there, Gi-hun was very upset because her son did not care about her at all, even if his mother dies. Gi-hun and In-ho also felt sad after hearing this. These people came out of the room again. Park was also sad that he left his mom, but Gi-hun hugged him and consoled. Here Kate and Maddie also met Gi-hun, who were saved by a 3rd person, and he too became a member of their team from now on. Anyway, the next round also started. This time they got the number of 6. These players started making teams again. Maddie and Kate's team moved towards a room, taking Danny from Gi-hun's team, but Maddie was pushed mistakenly, and she was left behind. Everyone got worried, but then Jack quickly came from the front and entered their room and locked it, and Maddie was left outside. She got shot and died in front of their eyes. Kate was very sad because of her death, because Maddie was her first friend as soon as she came into the game. She started to express her anger of her death on Jack, but then Jack tells her that if I had not come at the right time and locked your room, then all of you would have been killed. Consider me grateful that I saved your life, because Maddie could not have come inside at the right time. His words were not wrong either. That's why everyone's anger cooled down. Well, now the next round starts. In-ho thought that now the game organizer will yell out the number 2, because there are 50 rooms here, and these people were left as 126 people. According to In-ho, the 2 number was yelled out, and all of them paired up and started running towards the rooms. Where In-ho and Young went, 1 more person came there. These people became 3 in number. If the guards had seen them, they would have killed them. Then to save their lives, In-ho grabbed the 3rd man by the neck and killed him. Seeing this, even Young got scared. He knew that In-ho is very dangerous. The game was over now. They came back to their room. It was shown that the dead people were being put inside coffins. Those who were completely dead and whose organs could not be removed were burned, and the organs of the rest were removed. The scene shifts. Now we were shown Jun-ho on the boat, who was trying to find the right island with the help of a drone. Here, Fisherman tells him that now we will just find those islands which we have not found before. After that, Jun-ho agrees, and they see an island through the drone on which there was a small gate. Jun-ho understood that the facility must be under this gate. He immediately sent his men there, and as soon as the men went and opened that small gate, a huge blast took place in which many of his team members were killed. This thing gave him a huge blow. He knew that this system must have been installed by the game runners. So, these people get distracted and victimized. We are again shown the scene of game, where all the players are talking about their games. Tantric woman comes and says to Kate's team, "You had removed me from your team. Now I curse you. You all will also be killed like maid." Hearing which the GM said that nothing will happen with your words. Now Jack also came to Danny. He wanted to accept Danny's child. He said to Danny, "Look, Danny, we will now vote to close the game, and after this we will leave from here. We will invest both our money in stocks. We will spend a good life." Hearing this, Danny got angry, and she said, "Even today you have not come to me for me, but you have come for my money. You can do whatever you want with your money. I can raise my child alone with my money." Saying this, she left from there, while on the other side In-ho and Gi-hun were shown who had counted the people who had voted to stop the game. The players favoring to stop the game were still less, and the people who continued the game were more left. Then, Gi-hun, seeing the situation, tells them that we should talk to the people and stop this game. On which In-ho explains to him, "Look, we cannot do it like this. In such a situation, those people who want to continue this game will be aggressive. And there will be a fight here even before the game starts. Everyone will start killing each other, and this is what the game runners want." Now the time for voting had also come. Before voting, guards came and told all these players that now only 100 players are left, and if all 100 people decide to leave from here, then each one will get 365 million won, which was almost enough for everyone. Voting started. This time the voting was very critical, because as many people were voting to leave from here, as many greedy people were also voting to keep this game continuing. It was shown that on the advice of Tantric woman, a boy has voted to continue this game, due to which the number of people continuing the game has increased. But the good thing was that In-ho's vote was still left. Everyone got scared after seeing him, and the most scared was Young, who had seen his action of killing a man in the room. He started telling this thing, but before In-ho captured their attention while voting in their favor, and everyone became happy. But now the voting was tied. There was no result of this voting. Then the guard said that now the voting will continue in the morning. Nothing is decided till morning. Now all the people who had voted to end this game were all sitting worried that they don't know what will happen in the morning. Then a man suggests that we convince one of their men and make him on our side. On hearing this, Park came forward and said that if you people ask to cancel this game, then I will give all of you a feast. But after that the rival team got angry. The uncle of the rival team spoke, that if you all die, see, we will get more money. And here now a boy named Lee stands up and speaks, and if the game is not stopped, then see, you all will die. The argument kept increasing and it reached to a fight. All these people came in their line. Seeing their argument, Gi-hun noticed that today they all had to be given folk along with food, so that in case of a fight, it could be used as a weapon. The scene got cut, and we were shown in the washroom that the rapper is threatening a man because he has voted to stop the game, while the rapper had asked him to vote to keep the game continuing. Seeing this, Jack came forward and told the rapper that you cannot threaten anyone for voting. In the midst of all this, the argument increased so much that it turned into a fight. Jack was trying to avoid this fight, but the rapper overpowered him and he was about to kill him by strangling, when Jack had to reluctantly attack the rapper with a fork and kill him. He stabbed the fork into the rapper's throat, which killed him right there. After the rapper died, it was shown that not only Jack and the rapper, but there was a fight going on among all the people here. The guards were keeping an eye outside the washroom because they themselves wanted this fight to continue. Here it was told in the hall that how many people have died fighting in the washroom, and more money was also added to their amount due to their death. After doing this, all the people came back, and they told how there was a fight in the washroom over voting. Scene changes, and we are shown Junho's boat in which a man was feeling unwell. When he came out to vomit, he saw that the fisherman, whom Junho was considering his partner, he was the one who was tampering with his system, and here it was revealed to us that in reality, he was also a part of the game organizers. When the fisherman saw that one of Junho's guards has seen him, he picks up that guard, and he throws him in the water. In the meantime, Junho also came out after hearing the noise. This fisherman started making excuses that actually everything here was open. I have come here to see him. Here, through a flashback, we also came to know that the front man, that is, In-ho, had sent this man here to keep his brother, that is, Junho, away from him and to take care of Junho. Now, it is shown in the game that these players are counting their own members to see how the new death affected the voting. On counting, it was found that 2 people who kept the game going had died while 1 person from Gi-hun's team had died. If voting had taken place in the morning, these people would have won. But Gi-hun knew that voting would not happen like this now. These people will definitely kill someone at night. After the scene cuts, on the other side, we are shown the guards who are busy in their illegal business at this time. They are taking the organs from here through the water, so that the organs can be sold at good prices. Here it was shown that some guards were prepared by Black Mask because a new game is going to be played here. This game is a murder game. Here Gi-hun also told the same thing to all the team members, that these guards will definitely try to kill us tonight. This has happened before as well. Hearing this, all the members got scared. Gi-hun now tells all of them that if we want to save our lives, then we should kill the game members only, but it was not that easy. Then Gi-hun said that if we want, we can do it. The authorities live on the upper floors. We will kill the guards and take their guns and go and kill the authorities so that this game stops. In-ho said that this is a very dangerous route. In such a situation, many of our people will also be killed. On this, Gi-hun said that there are less chances of our people dying because the game runners do not even have an idea that we are going to attack their authorities. Hearing this, In-ho looked at him mysteriously and said, "Yes, they really do not have any idea." Anyway, the scene shifts to midnight. Gi-hun and his many friends had hidden under the beds because they knew that many people would be killed in the fight that was going to happen now. Most of the members of their team hid so that they would not be seen and no one could kill them. In the morning, when the voting happened, the same people died. Gi-hun also knew that the guards did not want to kill many people because if many people died, then there would be no entertainment in their game. That is why when the team that wanted to continue the game attacked Gi-hun's team and killed only a few people, the guards also came immediately to stop this fight. The guards now started checking the fallen people here to see if they were dead. The living players of Gi-hun's team were also hidden among them, who immediately caught the guards and succeeded in snatching their guns. Actually, it was their plan that after the fight, they would pretend as dead like this, and when the guards would come close to them, they would snatch the guns, and with these guns they would attack the authorities. Seeing this, more guards came here to rescue their guards and to control the players. In-ho took the gun of his own guards and started killing them in order to save Gi-hun's life, because he did not want to make anyone suspect that he himself was the authority. Seeing this, the new frontman called all the guards back to his room, and then they started coming out from there. But before one guard could go out, the door got closed and the guard surrendered himself before them. But then Gi-hun did not kill that guard. Now one of Gi-hun's men wanted to kill the people of the rival team who had attacked their team, but here Gi-hun stops him and says that we will not kill them. But that man was adamant that we should kill them. They are brutes who run after money. Then Gi-hun said, "Look, if we kill them, then there will be no difference between us and them. Anyway, we did not take these weapons to kill these people. We have taken these weapons to kill those people who have created this dangerous game and who are running it." Well, now the time for battle had started. They had to move forward. Jung explained to all of them, "Look, we have to fight now. Who knows whether we will get a chance after this or not?" Many players moved forward. Park also wanted to support them in this battle, but GM stopped him. Many people now moved forward for the battle. They took the guns of the guards, and Kate taught them all how to use guns because she was a member of the military earlier. Now after getting ready, Gi-hun unmasked that guard and saw that he was a little child. After seeing this, he said that take us to your boss. This guard now started showing them the way. As soon as these people came out, many guards started attacking them after seeing them, and they also responded with counterfire. And here a very fierce atmosphere of battle was created. Many guards were dying from their bullets, so they were also escaping from the bullets of the guards. Here Kate did a tremendous job. She damaged all the CCTV cameras here by shooting them, so that no one could keep an eye on them. Finally, now these people had reached the control room. The guard told Gi-hun that you can open this control room with the help of my mask. As soon as he gave his mask to Gi-hun, he saw the front man at the back, and on seeing him, he lost his life, the front man who was the player In-ho at this time. Before these people could go to the control room, the guards from above started firing on them again. These people could not even fire in response because their magazines had emptied. Here Gi-hun had opened the control room by taking the mask of that boy. He was moving forward with Jung, and he was giving every moment's information to In-ho through the walkie-talkie of the security guards. As soon as they went inside, Gi-hun and Jung started killing the guards one by one, and started moving forward. Black Mask saw both of them coming inside through the CCTV camera, and he sent a full team of his guards to stop them. On the other side, it was seen that the guards were still firing on them, and each of their bullets was finished. Many players had come to Gi-hun and Jung here. They could overpower them. That's why he immediately asked In-ho to come inside, but he told him that my gun is empty. He told him to go and bring magazines from the room first, which the guards have extra. Now, on Gi-hun's request, he had to do this work. Now there was a delay in In-ho's arrival. Gi-hun needed bullets again for protection. Then Jung gave him cover. He kept killing the guards from above, and Gi-hun went to all the guards whom these people had killed, and he took their magazines. It was seen here that Lee had returned to the hall. He started collecting the magazines of the guards present there, and Park also helped him in this work. On the other hand, we were shown that when In-ho felt that Gi-hun is killing his guards again by taking magazines from somewhere, then seeing the bad situation, he came to Gi-hun and to distract him, he said, "I saw a map outside. I think there is a way to reach the control room from behind. I will go there and give you cover. You go to the control room from there." Gi-hun agreed to his words, and coming under his influence, Gi-hun also gave him his last magazine. It was shown here, as soon as Lee came out from there to take the magazines upstairs, the sound of bullets scared him. Kate was calling him upstairs through the walkie-talkie, but he throws the walkie-talkie down because he does not have the courage to go upstairs. Hearing this, Kate abuses him, and she herself decides to come down to get the magazines. Now we were shown In-ho again, who had gone back, but now he had to take a new cover. He sends a message to Gi-hun through the walkie-talkie by acting as if he was injured in the guard's attack. He also makes Gi-hun hear the voice of an injured man, which makes Gi-hun think that he is really badly injured, and then In-ho shoots and kills that injured man in front of him. Gi-hun was listening to all this on the walkie-talkie, and now he felt as if In-ho has been killed, and he became very sad due to this thing. He was considering him as his friend. He did not know that In-ho is the biggest traitor. Kate, who was now moving outside, taking magazines. Many guards also came in her room. Kate first decided to kill them, but GM stopped her and said, "Don't kill them." No one knows why Kate agreed to her. Due to Kate not reaching outside on time, everyone was now in a position to surrender because the number of guards there had increased, and they could not even fight. Similarly, the guards came forward and killed everyone here one by one. After the scene changed, we were shown that Gi-hun and Jung also surrendered because they also had run out of bullets, and then the front man came in front of them, it means In-ho himself, who asks him, "Gi-hun, you must have enjoyed coming here again, right? But what you did here was not good, and now you will be punished for this." Now he points a gun at Gi-hun but kills his friend Jung so that his pain may deepen. Seeing his friend dying, Gi-hun screamed loudly, and this is where the season ended with a lot of mysteries, as who won here, who will get the money, and whether Gi-hun will be able to find these people or not. This will all unfold in the next season.